Welcome back, chess family. This is called the Rook Pawn game. The Rook Pawn game consists of just rooks and pawns. Okay, now what you want to do is with your rooks, you want to attack as many as your opponent pawns as possible. If you're able to get all of them, you win the game. Now, there's another way to win. If you can promote your pawn to a queen successfully without it being captured by your opponent's rook, you win the game that way as well. Now, your rooks are useless behind your own pawns because they're blocking you. So what you want to do is, the goal is you want your rooks on open files where they can move freely and attack your opponent pawns. So if you look at the B file, the C file, the E file, the F file, the G file, those files are called open because there is no pawn blocking your movement. Now the D file would be a bad file for white and black because you have a pawn blocking you and it's your own pawn. Okay, so what you have to do is you have to create open files. How do we create open files? Well, you have to play the pawn game. You need pawn exchanges. Pawn exchanges creates open files. Okay? Now, what you don't want to do is this. You don't want to push a pawn up 2 squares and then put your rook behind it and get it out that way. That's not how we play the rook game. Rooks only operate using files, open files. We want to exchange pawns, thus creating open files. Okay? Good luck.